Good morning everyone. This is Preeti Gupta and I am a physics teacher of St. Stephen International School. Today our topic is vernier caliper. Today in this video we are going to discuss about some lab equipments. So without further delay, let's start the topic. Vernier caliper is used to measure the length of small objects. We know to measure the length of object we have a meter scale. The minimum length which we can measure with meter scale is 1 millimeter. But if we have to measure less than 1 millimeter, we cannot measure with the help of meter scale. For that we have a vernier caliper to measure less than 1 millimeter. In this vernier caliper, if you see, the upper scale given are main scale and the small line, fine lines, if you see, these lines are vernier scale. Now next we are going to discuss about the least count of vernier caliper. Before that, let's discuss about least count. So what is least count? Least count is basically the minimum reading given by any instrument. Least count of vernier scale we can find if you see there is a 0 mark of the main scale and 0 mark of the vernier scale. If you find the difference between them, we will get the least count of vernier caliper. Least count we can find mathematically by formula. Least count equals to minimum reading on main scale by number of division in vernier caliper. Though this instrument does not contain any error, but we will learn about positive error and negative error. So what is positive error and negative error? If you see here, positive error is that error if zero error line of vernier scale is on the right to the zero line of main scale, then zero error will be positive. Discuss about the error in the vernier caliper. So let's see, if you see zero error. Now what is zero error? So if zero line error of vernier scale coincides with the zero of main scale, then zero error will be zero. So what does this means? If you see in this vernier caliper, if you see here, this is a main scale. If you can see the zero line of the main scale and the first line of the vernier caliper, they are coinciding with each other. If you see here, they are coinciding with each other. That means this instrument does not contain any error. Again, if you see negative zero error, if zero error line of the vernier scale is on the left to the zero line of the main scale, the zero error will be negative. Now if you see in the diagram, here the zero mark of the vernier caliper or vernier scale is on the left side of the zero mark of the main scale, so it shows the negative error of the instrument. If you see, zero mark of the vernier scale is on the right side of the zero mark of the main scale. That means this shows positive error. Now if you see here how to keep the metal rod here, if you see here, this is a vernier caliper and we have keep the metal rod in between the two jaws. Now today we will find the length of metal rod with the help of vernier caliper. So here you have to make columns in this way, serial number, main scale reading, vernier scale division coinciding with main scale division, vernier scale reading and the final observed length. If you see here, we are measuring the length of rod. So if you see in the main scale, the reading we are getting here for this rod in the main scale is 3.6 centimeter. Check it here. So we are getting 3.6 centimeter. So let's write 3.6 centimeter. After this, if you see, next we have to find vernier scale division coinciding with main scale division. So if you see, there are 10 division in it. If you see properly, there are 10 division in it. So we have to check which line of the vernier scale is coinciding with the line of the main scale. So if I see here, Now next we have to find vernier scale reading. So how to find vernier scale reading? We have got 5, that is vernier scale division coinciding with MSD, that is 5 we have got, and then we have to multiply with least count, that is 0.01 centimeter. We have got least count 0.01 centimeter of vernier caliper. So here we got N as 5 into least count of vernier caliper is 0.01 centimeter. So we will get 0.05 centimeter. After this, next is observed length, that is L dash equals to A plus B. So how much is our A? If you see here, our A is 3.6 centimeter. So 3.6 plus B is how much? 0.05. So plus 0.05. So we will get the final result is 3.65 centimeter. So here we got the length of the vernier. Now with the same procedure, we will find the 2 more readings here, and we have to find the mean of those 3 readings, and we will get the final result, that is the length of the metal rod.